Okay, I can hear you from here.
You were saying your daughter was your last name.
Yes, yes.
Somewhere in the Eastern Cape. So please, tolerate me tonight. We guys from the villages are not used to all these lights. But I'm going to try my best. And let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a very, very good day. Put your hands together for this lovely, lovely day. Let's go! Thank you. Because in the Xhosa tradition, we don't thank people. We just ask them, come and eat. And that's enough for them for our way of thanking them. But I'm going to get straight into the program. But before I do that, I really think it is important that I introduce you to a man who really stood up. And we down in the Eastern Cape, who are part of this organization, we're not so sure whether we are going to pull it off. But put your hands together for Greg Fredericks. Greg! In South Africa, nothing happens if there is no money and somebody to support you. Total risk administrators, put your hands together for those people. Warren and your team, in that fashion you've been all welcome because you've been clapping around here and being happy for being here. And I'm happy for standing here. All right. Let me go straight into the business of today. Those who are going to help us with the raffle draw, come forward and do what you need to do. Just put your hands together for them. So thank you for the donation. Okay, so to the business. Firstly, we're going to do the raffle. Rina, please draw number 5. The prize will come now. The winner is number 40. And number 40 is Rick. Rick, you write so bad I can't see your surname. Can we have a mulligan for that? Rick? Who's it? Thank you very much, Richard.
We formed icons about pre-COVID and it just moved from strength to strength. It's formed by broader former players and administrators. There's a passion for our sport in our country. Certainly the economical depressed Eastern Cape where money is scarce and sports, particularly in schools, are dying. rugby is born, football, cricket, and so on. And our dream was to ensure that we relive the glorious times that we grew up in the Eastern Cape, particularly the Gauteng London area. And we have delivered, with the help of TRA, a very successful under-13 football tournament, some great initiatives in terms of assisting community and getting schools, rugby and football jerseys. We have a fantastic team now led by Patrick and Jeff coming down in London to set up the soccer. We're going into Brazil, so now we have to check with the MIT team. We are having a under-19 rugby tournament, a schools tournament in September. And there are sponsors around there that are willing to partner with the IF. Great Fredericks and the team from his London, India. It's a fantastic opportunity to showcase your company. The team has gone from strength to strength, but we have some key partners, and some of those partners are on the board, and we want to thank you very much. A huge thank you to the corporate for partnering with us. It's all about South Africa. It's all about the youth of South Africa, and we thank everybody that's passionate about our country, and that's the dream that you have to do. Thank you very much.
Jeff and I, our passion for sport started in our very first job. We used to play cricket in the passage, and we played sports, and that's what we do. So we would go on go-karts and race each other, and that's the pedigree of sport madness that we have. So when Alan talks about the passion for sport, I can tell you it's there. So we've always had the passion for the development of sport, because it doesn't, it starts when the kids are young. You don't become a Springbok athlete, or a Springbok rugby player, or a Proteas athlete. It doesn't happen overnight, it starts when you're young. So when we were contemplating getting involved with BIS, it was all about the sports development. And when Alan introduced us to the guys from BIS, and we met with Greg, and we understood what their vision was, we knew this was something we had to be involved with. So if I can just say thank you again to Alan and to Greg, thank you for the journey that you've allowed us to go with you on. And then, just today's a very special day for me, and this is just a bit of a personal one. I look at you, and we would never have thought, Jeff, that we'd be standing here hosting a completely successful golf day. And I've got to thank every one of you, whether you played, whether you contributed, Johannesburg Country Club, the golf course marshals. I think everything was just done perfectly, and we can't complain at all. So just a massive round of thanks to everyone. But for me personally, today I've been with TRA for 30 years. Okay,
Wow.
it's a milestone that these days, these sort of things don't happen. But the stickability that Jeff and I have been able to show and basically take the ship all the way through to where we're standing now, it's fantastic, and I feel really blessed that we can do this. So again, a massive thanks to everyone. From a TRA point of view, we in this phase where we're looking to sponsor sports development, and it's not just for now. We've got a 5-year commitment going. We want to get down to the football guys again. Matt Sates is one of our guys that we sponsor. We sponsor his healthcare, and we're hoping that he will get into some sort of final and maybe medal. But that's what we're about. We really want to be supporting the youngsters in sport. So again, thank you to all the organisers, and what a great day for us. What a great day for golf. What a great day for TRA. Thank you.
For that, well done for going into those go-karts. I thought about some of the things that people do when they have a trip down to the Eastern Cape. Oh, many things can happen there. So Warren, well done, thanks. Well, thanks for that.
Warren.
Right.
Yes.
And I want to move on to, you know, when we have these events, many people would ask, but why are you going to Joburg for all this now? The most important thing is that the team behind this, Border Icons in Sport, it's not about lining our pockets. This is about raising funds, because when we met down in the Eastern Cape and we saw the situation of our communities, especially in the bigger, the greater East London area, we felt very guilty. We thought, all right, we've been given opportunities to get involved in sport, administer sport, play the sport, and look at our young people now. They're sitting on the street corners, and we decided there and then, before we go to the beach, because these East London guys who are up in Joburg, they know no other place but going home, because they yearn to get to the sea. So we said, before you go down to the sea, let's talk about serious business. And this is where the Border Icons in Sport came about. And we want to thank them. You know, we thank all those guys who sat there that afternoon and took the decision. But as I said, it was all about the communities. So when we have all the proceeds, we look at what we've got and we say, which foundations, which organizations, which NGOs are doing good work? And then we distribute the money. So when we start again in January, Greg, there won't be money. And the treasurer is here. He will tell you that come end of December, all the money has been spent, because it's not about making big monies and keep it in a bank account. It's about making the money and giving it to the people. And therefore, I want to lie out for this year, the beneficiaries are here. We want to call them forward to say something. Women in Sports Foundation. I've been there when they...
Thank you so much, my previous president. And thank you to the Border Icon for Sport. We really appreciate an opportunity where we would actually receive some donation from anyone. So we get excited. So who we are? It's South African Women in Sport Foundation. It was formed by women in 2008. And its role is actually to advocate for women in sport, trying to challenge any policies and any regulations that prevent women from participating in sport. But not only that, we also always watch TV and check which channels are not doing well for women. And we were the ones who went to ICASA to complain about women on our channels. So we do advocate, we do train women on advocacy, but also we have every year in August when we celebrate women in sport, we do have a conference. And in those conferences, we come up with resolutions, and then out of those resolutions, we'll go to organizations that have to assist us in implementing them. And that's why today, the Department of Sports and Recreation is busy with the policy on women in the sport, because we thought it was important to do that. We also challenged SASCOC on 50-50% representation in the board, and today they are more than 60% representation. So that's our advocacy. But also we train women on leadership. As I'm talking today, most of the women that we are training, and it's not a textbook training, it's about preparing them for boardroom situation and leadership positions. The CEO of SAFA comes from our program. Dumisani Chauke, who's now a director in TUT, she comes from that position, from that training. Valen, who we always see on TV, on newsroom, she went through our training today. She's an editor. So it means that it's impacting our training. We do mentorship program. We do research on women and sport issues and present those research in the World Conference on Women in Sport. And now lately we started a life skill program for girls in order for us to prepare girls to participate in sport. Am I short enough? Yep. That's it. Thank you.
Well done, thank you very much. So you see, these are the beneficiaries from our project. Can I now ask Barnes Prince Foundation, anybody to represent them? Vincent Barnes, are you around? Yeah, thanks, come forward.
Firstly, let me say to Greg and the icons, thank you very much for the invitation to play in the prestigious golf event. It's a wonderful event. We played last year as well, and we did quite well last year. I don't think we did as well today. But and also just to the board icons for nominating us as a beneficiary of Barnes Prince Foundation. Ashwell unfortunately can't be here today. He's got some personal stuff that he's got to attend to, so he couldn't join us. We would love to have been here, and Greg knows that. So yeah, so who is the Barnes Prince Foundation? It's myself and Ashwell Prince. June 2021, we decided, and it was deep in COVID, when we decided to put back to the community where we came from. In both our cases, he wasn't probably affected as much as I was affected as a player, but part that obviously ripped the soul out of our sport, and we weren't allowed to play for our country. Fortunately for Ashwell, he did play for his country, but our circumstances were that our families were affected by Group Areas Act and obviously not being able to play for our country. So when we got together, I mean, it was always our goal to ensure that the next generation of sports people would play for the country, and I was fortunate enough as a cricketer and as a coach to eventually go on and coach in a Protea setup and produce cricketers, and then in Cricket South Africa High Performance Department, managing a pipeline where we could provide opportunities for young cricketers. I haven't spoken about football. Played against many of these gentlemen back in East London, back in the old days of the Federation as well. And so the foundation is basically where we are involved in at the moment. We launched in 2022, the official launch in September 2022, and we spent a lot of our time in the communities, developing sports people, developing this education, and spending a lot of time in the communities, which has been such an eye-opener for me and our team. We've got 7 people working in this foundation. It's been such a working in deep into the townships, And yeah, with everything, with a foundation like that, it's you know, it costs money to run a foundation. So thank you, Greg, for nominating us again once more. But yeah, and again, thanks very much for a wonderful day today. It's, you know, wonderful sports people, and being here today again, it's an unbelievably well run event, and same like last year. And it's such a difficult game. This, you know, I play it. I haven't played for like 2 months. So when you come and you think that you can just walk on a golf course and play, it's absolutely impossible. And I take my hat off to a lot of people who's in the audience here who play golf regularly. It is such a difficult sport. I'm sorry. But, so I'm sorry, Irfan. I think Irfan was our captain. I'm sorry, but I was terrible today. I'm sorry. But yeah, look, I take, like I said, I take my hat off. Greg, to you and your icons. Thanks again for a wonderful opportunity to be here today and to be part of this tournament. And thanks very much again for the nomination. Thank you.
Sorry, we're not the line.
Yeah, come, get that picture. That's right. I'm going to count to 3, and then I want your deepest and loudest roar. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Ah, you did better than that, gentlemen. Come on, one more time. Come on. Again.
You roll.
1,
Back off. I want to get shot.
3. Thank you.
I'm sure you will agree with us as the board icons in sport. 2 worthy beneficiaries for this year. Put your hands together for them. And so that is so easy to run through a program like this because everybody's behaving. You don't have to come here and preach. So Greg, I'm not trying to say to you don't come and preach, but you know, stick to the program now. Mr. Gregory Fredericks, our chairman, a vote of thanks. Thank you.
I'm happy to say a few words, if at all they're going to be few. But first of all, I want to thank TRA. Immediately after our golf day last year, TRA took a phone call. I got a call to say they'd like to meet with me. And when I met with them, they said, Greg, we'd like to be your partner for 5 years. And we're prepared to put in so much money to be the title sponsor. And that's the beginning of a wonderful partnership. And they said, we don't only want to get involved in the golf, we also want to fund a school soccer tournament in East London. We had a successful one. Thank you very much to TRA. The genesis of this golf day started in London when I was with Mr. Jack Paul, the guy who was in the bush the whole day. And he said to me, Greg, I know you guys have these golf days. He used to give us prizes in East London. But I know if you make 10 or 20,000 in East London, it's a high amount, it's a huge amount of money because the Eastern Cape is economically very depressed, as all of you probably know. And he said, let's have one in East London, in Gauteng. And that's where it started last year. We had our first golf day at Centurion, very near, of course, where Gauteng have their headquarters of the Titans, where there are so many trophies in the trophy room there. And we then met with Jack and his team, and they said, why don't we invite a few sportsmen? And I said, what a good idea. And I said, I also know a few sportsmen in the country. And that's how the Celebrity Golf Challenge started. And I want to first of all maybe call on our celebrities for the day, and we salute you. If you can just stand quickly. Bongani Kumalo, Kevin Fransman, the Bafana Bafana player, Spider-Man, Brian Beloy, South African goalkeeper, Henry Davids, Titans player, Mornay Steyn. Mornay, great kicker. I told Mornay this morning, the last time I saw him kick was at Loftus against the British Lions. And I was sitting in the stadium when I think we were trailing by 2 or 1 point. And we got a kick, I think, on our own 10-yard line. And Morne put it through the post. Well done, Morne. Alan Donald is unfortunately not here, but he had to leave. But Alan Donald is one of them. Give him a round. Vincent Barnes, he came here as the foundation, but Vincent was a great player. I played cricket against Vincent. He was probably one of the fastest bowlers in our country. Unfortunately, those years we were separated. And I used to face Vincent on a matting wicket at that pace. I wonder if you know what pace you bowled those days, Vincent. But Vincent was an excellent cricketer, excellent football player as well. Ntambi Ravella, we've met Ntambi, thanks a lot. And then we've got the Ndungani twins. Akona, where are you guys? Thank you very much, sir. And where's your brother? I don't know why the brothers are always separated. Thank you very much. You know, those are fantastic. There is rugby players, South Africa, the Sharks and the Blue Bulls. Ampi de Preer. Where's Ampi? Hi, thank you, Ampi. Frank Rautenbach. Frank. Thank you very much. Franja du Plessis. Where's Franja? Franja, you please stand. I know, and now I could see why everybody took photos with you, Franja. And Michael Koch.
Yet to go.
Oh, Michael had to leave. Did I leave out any of the celebrities? Lawrence Foster. Right. But let's just give our celebrities a round of applause, please. Obviously, I've got to thank quite a few people. First of all, Sail, Jacob Bekers. Sail, the company, they organize all the Sunshine Tour events in the country. And to have them support us is really for us an honor. So, Jacob, thank you very much for your support.
Yeah.
Titans Cricket in the form of Jack, the man in the bush. He's been wonderful. In fact, he's exposed me to all his sponsors who came to the party and helped us. Very unselfish, Jack. Thank you very much. The same with the union I used to represent, the Lions Cricket. Thank you very much. And also Cricket South Africa is here. So you see all my cricket friends are here this evening. Thank you very much, Cricket South Africa. I think they had to leave. Then one of our main sponsors is Auto in General, Teleserve. Thank you to them. FreeSem, my friend over there. Thank you very much, Richard Tomes. I know you played a major role in FreeSem coming to the party. You are, as far as I'm concerned, Mr. FreeSem, thank you for your very generous support. Then we've got Sedgus, my friend from Sedgus, also one of our platinum, silver sponsors. Thank you very much. If you can just convey our gratitude. Then Tapula is a company who owns listed on the stock exchange. They own more than 200 properties across the country. They've been fantastic. But our man there was Leon. So thank you, Leon, for the role you played. Of course, I was throwing Country Club Johannesburg. They were fantastic, and let's give them a round of applause. And I mentioned them very quickly now. Custom Apparel, they were responsible for the shirts we wore today. Thank you to Custom Apparel. Discovery, you saw them on the course. Hollywood Bets, I think those ladies entertained you. A new hotels, some of the prizes that we'll receive here. John Doe Sports, some of these people are going to walk away here with beautiful sunglasses this evening. Tsogo Sun, thank you very much, Mr. Stellenberg. QRMed, Mediscore, MobiMed, Dave, with the solar company. Where's Dave? Thank you very much for your support. Mark Fredericks, as I know. Then we got Gamatech, Hershey's, Setkus once again. They supported us in more way than one. One Golf is a golf company. Weaver, some people are going to walk away here with some Weaver. Airpop, is Airpop supported us as well, thank Jack. Medial, Juictel, Sulil, Rian Ilyas, a company that have a lot of digital stuff in the south of Joburg. Thank you very much, Rian. We also at Restonic, somebody's going to sleep well tonight on some nice pillows. In apartment for cooking. Advanced cash and carry, everything that was in your goodie bag, most of the stuff came from Advanced Cash and Carry. Akel Waters, SA Breweries, hope you enjoyed some of the beers that they've given to us. Mega Pro, Chad, Bushcraft, there's some prize from Bushcraft as well. Conclusion, those ladies, the conclusion were excellent today.
Very good.
Thank you very much, very good. Mustard played a big role in assisting us. Noah's Ark, somebody's going to eat quite a bit of meat from there. And of course, Supersport came to the party. Voda Shop in Mainland, some people are going to walk here with some cell phones this evening. Worldwide Sport, thanks Nick for your support. Justin Sher is going to do the auction here this evening, thanks to Malcolm Goodford. Modiri did the video for us, which we will hopefully have broadcast on both Supersport and SABC this year. And I really just want to thank the guys from East London who came up on their own expense to come and support us. And Al Bell is here from the Icons. Thanks a lot, Al.
Yeah.
Pet Goosen.
Yeah.
Karl van Heerden.
Another year.
Marcel, the manager. Jeff Hamid. And Pet Lottery. But also thank you to OC for his support here today. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, I think a big thank you to all of you for participating today. Without you, this day cannot be possible. And certainly we hope to raise the bar again a little bit next year, raise it every year. And we hope that we'll see all of you next year again. But thank you very much to all of you. Esther, please stand. I've left you out, the celebrity, but I could have done that. Thank you very much. All those ladies who participated today, and Tambi and Yulia, 2 ladies, and the young David's girl, could you please come forward with a gift for you?
My name's Justin from MSC Sports. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. And again, I think let's put our hands together to the people behind the scenes here and putting this golf day together. It doesn't just happen. As you heard from Mr. Sam and all the various beneficiaries, this is a wonderful, wonderful cause. Ladies and gents, we're going to do a quick auction, an opportunity to dig deep into the pockets, lift a few of the pieces. We're going to start with, the timing could not be better as I raise my voice, because tonight she's swimming again. Tatiana Schoenmaker, now Smith, gold medalist 3 years ago, gold medalist 3 nights ago in 100 meters, and she's going for the 200 meters tonight again, world record holder. Her brother-in-law, for those of you that don't know, is Sir Kalisi. And it has been originally hand-signed by her, and I'll tell you what, we're going to reframe it as well, because we're going to include pictures of her from the Olympic Games. All right. At 3,500, anybody at a 3.5? I'm looking for an opening, but I do have there 3.5. Can we go to 4? 3.5. He knows a good deal when he sees one. 3.5. Thank you, sir. 3.5. Can we go to 4? 4 for Tatiana, our gold medalist. Anyone at 4? Anyone at 4? Speak now. I've got 3.5 on my left. 3.5. Is it a bit there? Carefully raising the hands. It's not calling a waiter. It's bidding 3.5 with you, sir. Anyone else at 3.7? I'm looking for 3.7. Otherwise, we're going to send it over there. 3.5 to you, sir. Going once. Yeah. Going twice. Can you just raise your hand there? 3,500 with you, sir. And sold. Over there. To you, sir. It's just a beautiful, beautiful piece called Mandela Forgiveness. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, who lived and passed away already 11 years ago, not far from here at Houghton. And it's got a beautiful picture of him addressing the crowd. And I just want to quickly read this. If there are dreams about a beautiful South Africa, there are also roads that lead to their goal. 2 of these roads could be called goodness and forgiveness. Nelson Mandela, with, of course, a 20 Rand note with his face on. A great, great feel-good piece. And again, we're going to start at a 3.5 for this Mandela piece. Anyone at a 3.5? Jacques, I do have to. Is that a 5? Is that a 5? I'll take 3.5. Sorry, I thought you said 3.5 from Jacques. 4. Can we go to 4? Can we go to 4? We've got one bidder in the room at the moment. We need more, guys. We're raising good funds. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to raise your hands. 3.5. Anyone else at 4 grand? At 4 grand, I'm looking for 4. Am I right? Anyone? I do have 4 grand. I'm back to you, Jacques, at 5. Now I will take 5. I got 4 grand. We'll take 4.5. I got 4 grand over there. Going once. 4 grand going twice. I'll take 4.5, Jacques. I'll take 4.5. 4.5 is a nice wave. Can we go to 5? 5,000 rand. I'm back to you at 6. Have a quick sip. I'll take 7.5. 7 grand at the moment. Going once for the Mandela. Going twice. Last chance, sir, at the back. No one can see you. It's just me. Just me and you. 7.5. No, you sure? Otherwise, I'm going to set it to the lady on my right here with you, sir. With you, ma'am, at 7,000. Let's give her a round of applause. Well done there. And we won time, the Springboks first team to win the World Cup for the 4th time. I think let's give them a big round of applause because that is sensational what they've done. We've got a team celebration photograph of them here on the podium at the final last year in Paris, coincidentally where the Olympics are now. Great panoramic view of the stadium there, great photograph of Pollard breaking through the line, all the stats, team celebrating, and we're going to go again at a 3.5. Anyone at a 3.5? 3.5, it's for nothing, for a good cause. That table over there, 3.5. Can we go to 4? Can we go to 4? We need another bidder, sir. 3.5. 3.5. Can we go to 3.7? 3.7. Mr. Sam, how about you? Then he'll go up to 4.5. I got no doubt. I got 3.5 there, sir, for the world champs. How about 4? For yourself. 4 grand. No, 3.5 going once. I'll sell quickly. 3.5 going twice. 3.5. Can we go to 3.7 at the same table over here? Is it a bit? No, 3.5 is yours, sir. Let's give him a round of applause. Right on there, 3,500. Okay, we've got a couple more to go. But world champions. It's hard to put a value at it, but we're going to start at a 30,000. Anyone at 30? Jacques, how about you? No pressure. At a good auction, you've supported a very, very good cause. Those of you that did buy pieces, I just want to make sure we get your details. I'll try to come up to you, or you can come up to myself. Oh, we forgot about the Sharks jersey. Hold on. On a very light. The twin drivers. It's the current Sharks team, right? Originally signed, beautifully put together, and we will frame it as well. I'm going to ask for an opening bid. At $1,000 bucks, guys, 1,000 rand, it's for nothing, and 1,000 rand for the Sharks. The Shark rugby team, 1,000. Mona at 2. He's at 2. He's a Blue Bull supporter and player. He can't be seen buying a Sharks jersey. I got 1,000 with you, sir, at the moment. 1.5, he takes it up himself for a good cause. Anyone else at 2 grand, Jacques? 2.5, back to you, sir, same table. Sorry, 2,000, can we go to 2.5? 2,000, 2.5 for the Jacques, 2.5. Anyone else at 3 for the Jacques? Not for the Jacques, for the Sharks. 3,000, I'm back to you at 3.5. I got 3 grand on my right. Last item at the moment. 3,000 going once, going twice. 3.5, gents, at this table. Jacques, no, yes. Otherwise, we are a seller over there. Let's give this gentleman a round of applause. Well done there, sir. Jacques. Your Shark signed jersey is at the same table with the lady. That does conclude the auction. Mr. Sam, thank you very, very much. Enjoy the rest of the evening, guys. Cheers.
Set, fuck.
Prize giving. Verne Grobbe. On a smartphone, 2 stand tickets for South Africa versus Pakistan. At the World Wanderers on the 22nd of December. Nearest to the pen, at hole number 15, Lihle Khotsobe. And on the back, and on a smartphone, 2 stand tickets for SA Pakistan. Wow.
Achter.
Hey Job and Henry. 79 points. Position number 4, Jeff, not coming, Jeff, Ken, Keith, Bongani, 79 points. Position number 3, Grant Holworthy, Ethan Holworthy, Gaston Kasim, and Galen Mackenzie, 80 points. Position number 2, D. McDonald, A. Van Niekerk, D. Fredericks, and W. Grobler, for 85 points.
Wow, well done.
Mark Flanagan, Craig Schoffel, Leon Rousseau, Dion Groenewald. There we go. And in there is a Weber Braai. There we go. There we go. All the other ladies that played today, please come forward. Ladies, ladies. You're very clear about that. Ladies. Warren? No. Ladies. Is there somebody missed out? Okay. End of the prize giving and dinner will be served. There are 2 stations, one on this side and one on that side. Have a good evening and good night.
Are you, my friend? Hey. The tournaments live on. Listen. This is Shakos coming to the fore. Hey, yeah, boy.
Back to our roots.